Why do businesses fail? This is a question that's been asked again and again. And just recently, the United States Small Business Administration asked that very same question. And they did a study. Why do businesses fail? I started my business like so many entrepreneurs do, in my kitchen, on my kitchen table, hoping that I would get a client. And then, fast forward, when I sold my interest in my business, we'd grown it to a point we had 50 staff members. So my expertise comes from not only my building my own business, but as an accountant, business consultant, and federal income tax expert, I worked with hundreds and hundreds of business owners to build their businesses and realize their dreams. And for over 40 years, I've worked with small business owners. When I became aware of the Small Business Administration's report, I thought, I probably should read that. After all, I'm traveling throughout the United States, putting on workshops and seminars on how to build your ideal business. So I picked up the report and began to read it. Really? That's why businesses fail? They fail because they don't know what business they're in? That's ridiculous. In my keynote speech, I touch on the 4 critical aspects that every business owner has to know in order to be successful in their business. Number 1 is they have to know what type of business are you in and who is your customer. What business are you in? I met with Tom and we're talking about his business. Now, Tom is in the food processing business. Well, actually, Tom was in the meat processing business. He produced hamburgers, hot dogs, smoked turkey. And we're looking at his financial statement. I said, Tom, you have all these lines of business. Some are profitable, some are marginally profitable, and some, Tom, you're about losing money. I said, Gary, I need every one of those lines. Without one of those lines, my competitors would swoop in and take my business away. Well, the next morning, exactly 10:30, I just finished a meeting with another client. I received a phone call. I said, good morning, this is Gary McKenzie. Well, hi, Tom, how are you? You know what business you're in? You're in the ham and bacon business. You're in the premium ham and bacon business. From that point on, Tom knew what business he was in. He began to eliminate these other lines of product, the ones that were unprofitable. Now, his total revenue didn't change, but his profit went way up. And I began to think about that. And I thought about other clients that I'd spoken with over the years who didn't say it quite so succinctly as Tom, but once they knew what business they were in, their business really took off. Do you know what business you're in? Are you sure? Number 2, how do you delegate? How do you communicate to your staff your vision of your business? And then how do you follow up without being a pain in the rear? From that moment on, I made a decision. I'm going to spend more time training my staff, working with them, and learning how to delegate effectively and how to follow up without being yeah, you know what I mean. And the results, my profits begin to soar, my business begin to grow. So my recommendation to you is spend time delegating to your staff, learning how to train your staff, and follow up with them, and you'll see your business soar and your profits grow. Number 3 is marketing. And when you're in business, you're a problem solver. So your goal is to identify who is your ideal client, who has the problem that you solve and you like to solve. And then how do we market to that client? How do we get your message in front of that client so that they realize they should do business with you? People didn't have a marketing plan. They didn't understand who is their ideal client. They couldn't explain why that ideal client should do business with them. They didn't even know where that ideal client existed. They said, if you're going to be in business, you're a problem solver. No one needs you until they have a problem. So the question is, who has a problem that you can solve and you like to solve? And we want to know, where are those individuals? How do we market to them? How do we explain the benefits of doing business with you? How will you change their life? How will you improve their life? How will you help them make more money? Help them live their dream? And the 4th item is profit. not enough money. Now most people think that's number one, not enough money. Not so. The SBA found out that the issue is that people don't really understand how much money it takes to start their business, how much money it's going to take them to fund their business to keep it going until it becomes self-sufficient. Now by self-sufficient, I mean the sales are to the point that it pays all the business bills and gives you a good living. How many dollars do you need to bring in on a daily basis in order to pay your bills? And we look at that and we determine what do your sales have to be, what are your expenses, and how long is it going to take you to get to the point that your monthly sales, the money coming into your business, equals the outgo, the cost of running your business. That's called break even. One thing that really warms my heart is after my keynote, and usually this is a year or two after my keynote, a person will come up to me and say, Gary, I heard you speak. I acted on your advice and it changed my life. It changed my business. Thank you. The ideal organization or company that should hire me is one that their membership is primarily that small business owner. That's my key market, is communicating with the small business owner on how they can build and run their business and be more profitable. So any organization, whether it's an association or a franchise, whose membership are small business owners, I'm the person that will help them build their business and maintain their membership and help their members be more profitable. And my wish for you is that you be in good health, that you prosper, that you open your business, live your dream, and make lots and lots of money.